Hey Cancer, how are you this week? Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and joining me on this journey. I appreciate it so much. I'm so glad to have you guys on board and excited. Let's find out what's happening for you guys this week for Cancer using these are the mythic tarot cards, using stories from the Greek myths. Let's get straight into it, shall we? I'm just going to cut the cards and away we go. Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. Asking the bigger questions of life this week, Cancer. Asking, what am I doing with myself? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? And it also has a study. I get studying. It might be some of you are studying or thinking about studying or learning something, but it's really about, if it's not a physical studying, going to university or college or wherever it is that you might be going, that it's a sense of studying life. It's the wisdom of life. It's garnering wisdom and asking the big questions. Where am I going? What am I doing with myself? So this week. So asking the big questions this week, Cancer. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. So it's a sense of, I feel like you're the benefactor. I feel like you're the king here. I feel like this is you, Cancer. And I feel like you're kind of going, I've got a lot to offer. This is what I've got to offer the world. So who am I going to give it to? How am I going to offer this? What am I going to do with these things that I can offer in a bigger, I'm thinking world, I'm thinking in a big arena of what am I doing with my life? What have I got to offer? So let's keep going. And then we have the King of Cups. So this is a sense of, this is a beautiful little sensitive. He's a poet, and he's got his lyre, musical. He's creative. He's holding his cup up, so he's got a lot to offer. He's got his cup to offer. He's got his lyre, his music. He's got creative gifts to offer. He's got his sensitivity and a fairly unique, soft view of the world. He's basically got a lot to offer, but the thing with the king, and this could actually be, I'm just getting, this could be someone that's come into your life that might have a lot to offer you, because it's a similar colour, the kings look the same virtually. So, and I get the purple robe, so I get that this could be a Cancer, and it could also be, have a soulmate kind of quality to it because of the purple. I'm just getting soulmate. So, but if it's not a soulmate, if it's not something that you're looking for, it feels, because it's purple, I'm really drawn to the purple. It feels like it's something of a higher purpose. Okay, purple feels like it's royal. It's of a higher kind of status, a higher elevation. So it feels like purple. You're looking at the higher perspective, the bigger picture. So it feels like you're trying to almost elevate your life into a different sphere of what you can offer, what you can do in the world this week, Cancer. And here we have Poseidon, okay? Here's the Ace of Pentacles. So this is what you're going to come up with, a big idea. This is a good opportunity coming up. So when we're thinking bigger picture, here comes a huge pentacle out of the water that Poseidon's holding. So it's like, it could be a job offer, but it really feels like this idea is being generated by you, Cancer, that you've come up with a great idea, new big opportunities kind of arisen and shown itself. So you might have come up with an idea for a business. I get this excitement with it. I get that, okay, now I know. I've come up with this idea. I've been thinking about what I can do with myself and what I can offer the world, and suddenly something comes up, a big opportunity, a big idea, but it feels like it's generated from you. Okay, so it doesn't feel like it's an external offer. It feels like it's an idea that you've had within yourself that could lead to something big. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is basically saying, I get this feeling, because it's so big, it's almost like, can I do that? It's almost like, because it's so big, it's going to require a lot of you. It could put you very much outside your comfort zone, Cancer. And so there's a part of you that kind of doesn't want to do it. It wants to stay in its little comfort zone. And so this little two of swords, sorry, is basically not wanting to listen, like, oh, I've had this amazing idea, but now I wish I hadn't heard that, because that's pushing me. That's right out there. That's pushing me right out of the comfort zone. I don't necessarily, do I want to do that? But I have to do it. I've had the idea now. It's that kind of, feeling. So with the idea comes this kind of internal conflict of, do I sort of stay or do I go? Do I do it or do I stay comfortable? Because you kind of inspired yourself to think big and to put yourself out there, but that requires doing things differently to what you've done in the past. So hence the, I don't know if I'm ready conflict. But yes, you are ready, because here we have the Strength card, which is basically you will find the inner strength and the inner discipline. You will find the strength within yourself to do this. So I think it's this question of, can I really do it? Do I have what it takes? Am I strong enough to achieve this? And that's the kind of questions around it. Because the Strength card has come up, it's saying, yes, you can. You will find it. You will find the strength that you need to do this. Okay, my goodness. I'm feeling like, got this, I feel inspired, but also excited, but scared at the same time. It's that feeling. And here we have the Moon. So with that, I think this couples with this card, the Two of Swords, that there's this sense of confusion about, so things will start kind of on a subconscious level, or you're challenging, this is what I'm getting from this, because it's very much a subconscious card, you're challenging previous assumptions that you've made about yourself, previous behaviors, by thinking big and kind of got this big idea. You're challenging the parts of you and the habits that have kept you small in the past, okay? And so because they're being challenged, it's stirring you up a little bit. It will stir up on a subconscious level. And so then the Moon goddess will be coming in. Again, we've got the Cancer, okay? Again, we've got the little crab down here. So definitely feels like a water sign that you could be dealing with. So, but, I mean, this is you. So, again, you're coming through really strongly this week, Cancer. So whether you're dealing with another Cancer or this is you, this is definitely coming in, that this is going to be, it's kind of like the shadow side of your sign really coming through, the things that kind of stop you from doing what you want to do. So that's what will be coming up in this card. But we've got so many other positive cards. I think that's just, it feels like it's just a normal progression. Oh, and here we have the Nine of Swords. So along with the Moon card and the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is all about, you know, when you wake up at 3 a.m. and you just feel really stressed and think, that idea's not going to work. What was I thinking? That's too big for me. And it's just that anxiety and this sense of impending kind of doom that it's not going to work. And that's what being stirred up is going to trigger, okay? I feel like there could be a little bit of stirring up, because you're pushing yourself so far outside those normal habits, outside the comfort zone. But it's a good thing what you're doing. I'm feeling like this is just a necessary part of the process in order to go from here to there, which is where you want to go. You're wanting to go there. You're thinking big. So, and here we have the Ten of Wands, which is basically, all I get is a little warning with this is, don't push yourself too hard so that you kind of feel like you're all burnt out. This is the self-sabotage card, okay? It's a warning about self-sabotage, and that's what's going to maybe come up, in that you might push too hard at the beginning. You might kind of think you have to be this superhuman person in order to achieve what you want, and then you'll end up feeling like this Ten of Wands, kind of stuck and unable to achieve, sort of taking on too much and not being able to achieve what you want. You're kind of burnt out. And so I just get this sense of self-sabotage. So I think it's amazing that you're going on this journey, Cancer. So, and just all these little all these little things are going to come up and try and trip you up. So just to be aware of that. So I'm going to ask for one last card for you guys from your soul. Little parting message from the soul or up above, the higher energies, whatever you call that, about this. But it feels really positive. It just feels like the information you're being given is, I don't feel like you can turn back. Once you kind of, where's Poseidon again? Once you've got this idea, I feel like you kind of can't not do it now. But because it's pushing you so far out, and you kind of know you have to do it, okay? You know for your own sense that you've got to do this. I think from a soul perspective, you're kind of being pushed out. And so all that, it's just explaining it when that happens, these little things happen. The little saboteur comes up, the confusion, the night stresses, and not to worry about that, because that's a normal process, and that actually is a sign that you're on the right path. Actually is a sign that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. So to question those things, not to necessarily take them on or take them that seriously, but kind of just observe them as part of the process. So what are we going to get for you? Final message from your soul, Cancer. And we have the Lovers card. Beautiful. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, coming in. And she's basically, you know, I'm just really drawn to her holding her cup in the center, going, she feels a bit coy is kind of the word I'm getting. A bit like, okay, I've got this cup, I know what I want to do. I feel like there's opportunities, there's things coming for you. So I think whatever this idea is, bigger idea, whether this is about love, a business opportunity, it's just a bigger you, working out what you want to do with your life. It's this sense of not quite trepidation, not quite willing to kind of go out there yet. I think, you know, the message for this is don't feel like, and that's the same message that we were getting with the Ten of Wands, don't necessarily, you've got this big idea, you don't have to rush out straight away. Have a look around and see what's around you. That's what this card is. She's got her cup. She knows she's moving forward. She's got the bigger picture. There's opportunities around her, but she's just standing calm in the center of the storm right this minute. She's not necessarily feeling like she has to move into action. She's just there, okay? And she will move at the right time, but the message is now's not the right time to make any big sudden moves. Just kind of observe your surroundings first. Observe, once you kind of move into this space of the big idea, just take a look around and see what there is. Don't necessarily give your cup to someone straight away, whether that's a relationship, a job opportunity, whatever it is, this big idea, bigger you. So don't feel like just because you're kind of being pushed into this bigger thing that you have to go gung-ho straight away. Saying gentle, gentle, softly, softly. Just take some time. Work out where exactly it is that you want to go, and go at your own pace is kind of what I've been given. And I just get this sense of don't just have a look around first. Don't move. Don't necessarily choose anything. Don't necessarily make a move. Just kind of assess and work out where you are with everything before you kind of push forward. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, Cancer. And if you would like to hear more, please subscribe. I'll be uploading these at the same time each week. And if not, enjoy your week. I'm really excited to go on this journey and find out what the bigger Cancer is going to be and what exciting things we're going to find for you guys. So take care and enjoy your week. Bye.